What's up, my people? No, I'm not gonna do brakes on my car. Remember the last video? The discs? I had to put the driver's side on this side, the passenger side, so the slots were the other way, and I was getting crap for it. I knew that. I thought it didn't matter, but I guess you're right and I'm wrong. Anyways, so I put them all. I just switched them around and put it all together. They're doing all right. But on this video, my axle is just done. I've been riding like that for a while. There's just grease. This part is torn. That part is torn. So as we're rolling, there's grease just splattering all over the place in there and all around here. So I gotta get this out. I have time. It's sunny as hell today, but we're gonna get it done. First, of course, like always, when you're working under your car, safety. Check up your cars. Put it on jack stands. Save your life. Your family needs you. Alright? So we're gonna get this, we're gonna take all this out. Take this nut off. I like taking the fork off. Bolt. Then once this whole assembly is out, put it to the side and you'll see how I'll take it out of the transmission and put the other part on. So let's get going. So to do this, of course, you need your axle. In my case, I'm using the axle from O'Reilly's Auto Parts, the passenger side. Comes with instructions, caution, all that stuff's brand new. It is that kind. And tools. Yes, my toolbox is a valve cover. I could disassemble my whole car just with all that. That's funny. So let's get this going. So now that all that is off, of course the axle nut is off too. I'm gonna pry the axle from the spindle end and then from the transmission, and this sucker should come out. Can't even pull that because then the axle pop out of those ball joints and forget it. Alright, so that's off. I mean, if you yank this whole thing out, it's not going to come out because, I mean, the boot's already torn. So it'll just literally, it'll break off of the ball joints. I'll be left with this end of the axle, and this boot is still going to be inside the transmission. So I don't want to do that. People do that, but everybody does it their own way. I'm just going to get a pry bar and yank this sucker out, and that's it. One thing I forgot to mention is transmission might leak, so put a container right there, right under it. I don't have a pry bar, but a hammer might work. Oh, there it goes. And it's leaking. Some prying skills, huh? There's the boot. That's not that bad. Wow. Alright, now to put the other piece on and we'll wrap this up. Alright, here's the no axle. Transmission side. Spindle side. On this end, see these blinds go in there. Has like a little lock ring. So you'll hear that snap as soon as you put it in place. Well, when you're gonna put this thing, make sure you hold it firm from this side of the axle and the shaft. Don't pull it, don't try to twist it a lot because then it'll fall apart inside and you're screwed. So just, all you gotta do is just hold it firm and snap it in place. There you go. Just push it in there. Put your hand in there. Make sure it's all the way hitting next to the transmission. There's no gap. Your finger shouldn't even fit in between the axle and your transmission. So that's in. And now the other end. That works. You could barely feel the threads of the end. Just get your nut, your axle nut, tighten that down, and it should sit all the way. See, my finger fits in between the spindle in here and the axle. Then just tighten everything up, and this thing is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and come back. Alright people, here we go. That's it. Brand new axle installed finally. And the transmission and the hub all new, ready for the road. And the axle nut, I mean, to get it all the way in, I used there we go. I used the flathead screwdriver. Stuck it in here on top, and then I got my big old socket with the ratchet and just tighten it so it won't spin, because that thing's gonna spin. Just do it hand tight. Then put your wheel on. Take off the center cap of your wheel, put everything on the ground, and then you torque it. In my case, it's gonna be, I think, like 135 pounds, 140, somewhere around there. It was a bitch to take off. So there we go, man. How did I replace the axle? Just like that. If you have any questions or comments, post them up below. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, if you're gonna use a container for the transmission fluid, make sure it doesn't have a hole on it. Fail.